Welcome, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is going to be your November 2021 reading. I have pulled some of your cards because these cards took a while to come out. I had to shuffle the deck. I mean, it was really a slow pull. These cards, not that they were hesitant to come out, but that they had to be precise. Each card had to be the exact card that was needing to come out for your reading. So keep that in mind while you're watching this reading. This is a very important message for you. I can feel it. They're all important, but when the energy is like it is in this reading, I like to let the viewers know that, I mean, this is a profound reading here for someone. Very important. It's not just a general message. This is something that's supposed to be seen by you. Okay, I have pulled most of your cards. I've even pulled your advice for life card, which is normally it's one of your advice cards. And I've also incorporated a deck that I've had for a couple of years here, the Soul Truth. Normally I don't do this, but I'm doing it for this series of readings for all the zodiac signs for November for this particular spread. And it's a Soul Truth deck. And I'm going to pull a card. If 1 or 9 want to come out, I'm going to take it. Just a little different energy going on here in these readings for my signs this month. So I just have to go with it. It's not my decision to make. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe. Subscribe. And if you like the video, if it resonates with you, or if you agree with it, just whatever, if it's a positive experience for you, please hit the like button and leave a comment so I know I've reached you. And the comments help others as well. They help others on their journey. They know they're not alone when they see lots of people talking about a video when it has to do with the same type of situation that you're dealing with or they're dealing with. This deck here is not... Let me concentrate just a moment and calm this energy down here. Okay. There it is. Thank you for your patience. This is why sometimes I don't do all this on camera, because sometimes it takes a while for all the messages to come out the way they need to. This isn't just a fast event here, pulling these cards out. It has to be right. And your cards are very deliberate today. You've got in the your overall energy here is self-imprisonment in reverse. And these are for me to see. So if you're seeing this in the upright, it's actually in reverse for me. Self-imprisonment in reverse is telling me that you have gone through quite a situation in your life, a time in your life where you felt just bound or unable to move, unable to make decisions that could change your life, unable to release yourself from just being bound and unable to move, unable to do anything on your own. And you are perfectly capable of doing anything on your own, but you've been bound. And this is like keeping yourself in a self-imposed state. You know, like you may be you could be in a room with the door shut, but you know, there's not a lock on the door. All you have to do is get up and walk out the door and you're out of the room. That's what this is. But your state of mind, your mental state wasn't allowing you to get up and rip that net off of you and get on with it and start making your own life decisions. Now, and this can be a result of lots of things. This could be from some sort of trauma, you know, some sort of experience that you have gone through. You know, I mean, there are a lot of reasons this could be the energy here. So let's look. The one-sided love card came out for you. And when it did, it was perfectly sideways. It was perfectly, I mean, it wasn't tilted one way or the other. It was horizontal. So the one-sided love card, normally in the upright position, it's going to mean, you know, one person loves the other more than the other person loves the other. One person cares more than the other. One person loves someone and the other one doesn't. It's unreciprocated. It's not feeling the same about one another. And that's a normal situation. If it's in the reverse, it's love. It's not the sought after perfect soul-saving love that the love card is, but it's love. You know, there are few forms of love, and that's one of them. But when it's in the sideways position, when it's coming out horizontally, it's talking about self-love. This isn't about them or you. This is about you loving yourself. Now, here's the interesting thing about your reading here, and this is the situation you've gone through, the situation that is referring to this self-imprisonment type energy that you have come out of. So at the moment you're watching this video, you have begun to come out of or have come out of this self-imprisonment energy. You've freed yourself from at least one chain that bound you. But the situation at hand is self-love. You know who you are. You know that you're supposed to love yourself. But you didn't feel like you had the fortitude to do it because the fortitude card is in reverse. So what this is telling me is your self-love process, you know very well that you're supposed to care how people treat you. You're supposed to not be someone's doormat. You're supposed to leave someone who screams curse words and vulgarities in your face. They call you names, hit you, emotionally abuse you, financially abuse you, whatever it was. You know you're supposed to walk away from that type of treatment. You're not supposed to allow your soul to endure such treatment. But the thing here is, the interesting thing here is, I mean, you are like, if someone were to see you and all your story, except for this relationship that was not good on the inside. Maybe it looked good on the outside. Maybe it looked good to others, but it wasn't good on the inside. And for some reason, you did not leave when all these things would happen. You would stay. You didn't have the fortitude to walk away from this person. That's the tricky part here. That's the interesting thing. Why didn't you leave? I can see lots of things happening right now. I can see embarrassing moments. I'm seeing a family gathering where there's like a subtlety of this person telling one of your family members something that you didn't see or hear and no one else saw or heard. So whenever the family member came to you and said, so-and-so, your person did this to me or said this to me, it was your word against theirs. Because your person never would own up to it. They would say that the family member was lying. So this is what you were dealing with. That's the type of energy I'm feeling here. And I'm seeing this. I'm seeing a garage door that's open. It's a big garage, a big clean floor, big garage. Looks like a gathering, and then people were leaving through the garage door. You know, most garages are near a kitchen, so people were probably filing their way outside to their own vehicles through that exit. And an argument ensuing here where it's your person against your family member, and you're like in the middle of that. And I'm seeing this like on a rotation, like on a wheel. Like this thing just happens over and 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 over. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, what's coming up for you? What's coming up is you feeling, I feel like you're feeling this now. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to feel the exhaustion, the mental and emotional exhaustion that all of this has caused you. You're going to walk away from it. Now let me clarify this. You're going to walk away from it, but I'm seeing you walking away from it emotionally before physically. Before you actually leave the situation, you're going to start making progress emotionally and financially. Those types of things. You're going to get your ducks in a row before you release this person. And then you're going to pull yourself out of this deep, dark abyss, this hole. This card is this is a powerful card. The climb card is you're pulling yourself out using your fortitude to pull yourself out of a situation that is trying to just pull you back down into. You get one little scratch, you scratch your way up, and you're pulled. It's like scratching your way up and someone just pulling you back down. And I can see this. It looks like this person just grabs you by the feet, grabs your ankles, and they don't jerk on your ankles and jerk you back down. They just grab your ankles like you know you're not going anywhere and just pull you back down. Just you climb your way up and they pull you back down. Interesting. Cancer, what are you involved in here? You feel like you're wondering if you should start wondering if you're going to be able to pull yourself out of this. You're wondering, is it time for me to start wondering if I'm ever going to be able to pull myself out of this? And whatever it is that you're working on has got you in the public eye. You're going to have people who respect and adore you. And all of the ruin that you have experienced in your life, this is in the reverse. This is what it looks like for me in the reverse. The ruin card in reverse is all of the things that have been torn apart because you stayed in this situation as long as you have. It's all going to be reversed. Nothing's going to be in ruin. Nothing's going to be in tatters anymore. Nothing's going to be so unclear and destructed. Now let's read your advice for life card. You've got the card called Intent. Now, here's what this card says. Your Intent card says, you have set your aim on your goal and you are focused on your intention. The tip is razor sharp and is headed straight toward the bullseye with astonishing precision. Every now and then we can forget that we come as far as we have because of the person we are. If we change who we are in order to accomplish a goal, we haven't accomplished anything. Stay true to yourself. Never forget where you came from and lead by the amazing example of a human being that you are. Beautiful message. Set your aim on your goal. Focus on your intention. You'll get what you're after here. You'll get what it is that you want out of this. Be true to yourself. Love yourself enough to walk away from this situation, and it's all going to work out. Look, this card is asking you, are you willing? Are you willing? Are you willing to do it? Emotional exhaustion will keep you here in a state of self-imprisonment. I feel like you're recognizing that you're in a state of emotional exhaustion and mental exhaustion, probably physical too, because your body reacts to trauma. Your body reacts to trauma. Your body keeps score. Your body keeps score. Whether you do or not, your body keeps score. And what I mean by that is whenever someone does something that traumatizes you or hurts you or makes you cry or makes you worry or wonder or be on eggshells, emotional abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, whatever it is, it affects your physical well-being as well. Not to mention your state of your emotional state. And the fact that you're not in self-imprisonment anymore and you're recovering from the exhaustion, the mental and physical exhaustion, gives me what I need to tell you, gives me the information I need to tell you that you will gain the strength and the fortitude to discard this person, pull yourself out of this muck, gain the recognition that you deserve in the world, and turn this ruin upright, or turn this whole situation in ruins on its head, because this is in reverse for me. Remember, my view is from here, so this is in reverse. Nothing's in ruin here when you go through this series of processes that you're going to go through here. So keep that in mind. You're doing great. You will get here. You'll free yourself. You've already pretty much done that because you're allowing yourself to think along the lines of, now, where do I need to head? Where do I need to set my goals and intentions in order to pull myself out of this situation? And you've done it. And if you haven't, you're getting ready to, because this card is here. Set your sights on what you need to happen. Set your goals. You don't have to be precise about exactly what you want as far as in a new person or in your life ahead, but mainly set your goals and intention on what you need in order to pull yourself out of this situation. Because once you pull yourself out, completely out, the world is your oyster. It's up to you. As soon as you pull yourself out of this, everything's going to fall into place for you, and you'll be able to have and do anything you set your mind to. That's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for joining me. It's a beautiful reading. Don't forget, I've got a little gift for you all. One card pull, if you want to join me for that. There should be a link. I'll put it in the description, or I'll pin it in the comments, at the top of the comments, or both. Just please check it. Don't forget, watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. And don't forget to don't forget to subscribe and like the video and leave a comment. Comments help others more than you know. They're priceless. Take care, Cancer.